it has begun. The mass boycott of the United States, whether it be services, products, or holidays, etc., etc. This is ever since President Dum-Dum Donald Trump, an IQ 47 President of the United States, and his sidekick, Elon Musk. I can't remember which is which. It's hard to tell sometimes who is actually in control. But either way, it doesn't matter, since the United States is being boycotted, by the rest of the world, Not just Jack Daniels, no, but also munitions and fighter jets, etc., etc. But you see, it's a bit of a shame, really. Not everyone in the United States are stark, raving bonkers. Yes, lunatics. No, they're not. There's some good ones out there as well, it has to be said. You have to look quite hard, but they are there. Yeah, you could pretty much say all the ones that didn't vote for Donald Trump and his Cheeto dust-covered lies. But you see, it isn't just the obvious that's being boycotted. What about the stuff that you don't realise or you don't necessarily understand? Let's say, for instance, you're a British citizen and you're using websites that you think are British. But you see, they could be hosted on American-owned servers, and quite often cloud servers, because many websites now are actually hosted in clouds, not fluffy clouds. Anyway, on cloud servers. Lots has changed, See, Google, they're, ABC, and that, they've got servers. Amazon sells server services. They're everywhere. All these big data centres with these cloud systems on. Now, there was a law that was passed with a giant signature by Donald Trump, which basically allowed anyone within the government to access data that is hosted on these cloud services, and it don't matter where they come from. You see, it could be that company in the United Kingdom. It's cloud services. The cloud isn't necessarily in the United Kingdom. It could be in the United States, and more often than not, that it is. The same with other places in the world. You need to be quite careful where you're hosting your websites, what services you're using, where you're putting your data, your information, your addresses, your inside leg measurement, your sexual preference, you name it. The whole lot is up there in that cloud, including your own, federal information. Now, some governments are also using cloud services hosted by the United States. It makes us even more vulnerable. You see, that data is no longer safe because Donald Trump can get, oh yeah, let's have a look. Oh yeah, oh blimey. Oh, that all short geezer, we're not going to let him in. Bad. Yeah, I've got no Esther for me. No a visa. Now I'll end up in one of them detention centres being probed. Oh, yes, with a toilet brush or whatever they use. Oh, crikey. I don't know if it's before the lice pad or after. I don't know. I won't need to shave my head, no. Oh, well, there you go. It has to be said that we have to be very, very careful where we host our information. Now, the thing is, you see, a threat to autonomy. Dutch Parliament is urging government to move away from US cloud services. They're not the only ones that are concerned. No, this is going right across the world, There is concerns to be had, and considering how Donald Trump is using that information amongst the services, usually for immigration purposes, etc. Like, for instance, you might have posted something online that was you're taking the piss out of me. You called me President Dum Dum or something like that, if you know what I mean. Some people quite... Oh, yeah, it's me. Oh, bugger. Anyway, So, the Dutch Parliament has adopted several motions to urge the government to stop relying on US cloud technology. And the motion describes the Dutch government's dependency on US technology as a threat to autonomy and cyber security of the country and the government, but let's talk a little bit of the people as well. You know, I've got websites, all right? I've got websites that are hosted on cloud servers. Now, I will have a look now and see where they are hosted. Is there an alternative that I can use? Because I don't know if there actually is. Without moving to different companies to host my websites. But even then, you see, they might still be using the cloud services of, say, for instance, Amazon, for argument's sake. And now we've got these massive companies who are setting up or building these data centres in other countries, such as in the United Kingdom they are. Huge investments, you know. Does that still give them access to that data? You see, a lot of this data is backed up on other servers. It's just, and most likely be in the United States. Be archived somewhere. Our data is not safe, which means we aren't safe. And when you've got a situation where you're close to war, which we are, unfortunately, and it's I think it's a bit of a situation that we need to be a little bit more concerned about, because we're making ourselves extremely vulnerable and open to attack, whether it be ransomware or other stuff, you see, as well. And I think those are the... Oh yeah, that'd be from Donald Trump again, isn't it? He'll be trying to attack us. Yeah, holding us hostage or something. Yeah, you can buy F-35s if you like it or not. Yeah. So yes, the Netherlands are doing stuff about it. The United Kingdom a bit, dragging their heels. There's a bit of talk about it in the EU, but I think we need to be a downside more. Things we're so dependent on it. We're so dependent on these cloud servers and so dependent on the United States for these services. We have hung ourselves out to dry to the United States. And normally, in normal times, we wouldn't consider it as a problem, as an issue. But now you've got Donald Trump who wants to basically invade every country, just take it all over, you know. He wants to be king of the world, doesn't he, you know? Well, he'll start with Greenland. He'll work his way across, he will. Yeah. Go on, Bennett. Anyway, what do you reckon? Do you think Donald Trump wants to take over the world? Leave it in the comments down below. Have you got any nicknames for Donald Trump I could use in my videos? Leave that in the comments down below. Anyway, it's time for me to go, and if you want to support the channel and do a Patreon, buy us coffee, and links are also down below. But please just beat the like button if you like, it helps the channel. But, just take care of your data and be careful what you put online and what you enter on into these websites, because once it's there forever, isn't it? And you haven't got control of it. And if you think that they're going to look after your data, no. It's a numbers game. It really is a numbers game. Toodaloo.